Yo, it's me, Pops Fan Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some CromCon. CromCon.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
First world, come in and take a seat. Pay us no attention, it's all conspiracy. We have satire and parody, some funny, some perverse. If none of it's offensive to you, you'd be the first.
The Madness Comic Network and Comic Related Madness proudly presents Madness Open Draw Stream, featuring The Richness and a variety of special guests. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt on YouTube.
I'm here, yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, all you nasty players out there in the TV land and stuff? Not saying this is the Richness, aka Rich Parada, the artist for the Incantescent and the Roaring, which will finally be out after a long-awaited time, sometime in July or August. We're going to do all that type of stuff. But right now, I'm drawing a character from the vast and fertile stable of Atrocity Press, headlined by Max DeVille. This girl that I am drawing over here, this femme fatale, this chick from hell, who goes so well, her name is Lady Blasphemy, and created by Johnny Reed and Max DeVille. This is an upcoming series, and I wanted to do some fan art on it because I have a lot of drawing in my soul and the fire of my creation. Yeah. So I wish I could play some music, but in lieu of music, I'm going to start singing. So if y'all want to hear my dulcet tones, I'm going to sing some songs here. I love all of you so, so very much. You're all such beautiful humans. You remind me of a picnic I once had when I was a kid. I think I had a picnic. I'm not sure. It was one of those things. Doesn't matter because I'm having too much fun. So what I did, of course, like I always do, I always blue line my art out, and now I'm going to put some thought into it. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. So for any artist out there who I have also already mentioned or who wants to just join the show, by all means, please click on the link that I sent you. Or if you want, go into the chat, say hello. If you're an artist and you want to join in, by all means, please do so, because I get lonely out here sometimes. You know, sorry about that. Maybe I shouldn't burp so damn much. That would probably do a whole bunch of things that are going to be a lot better than just being really, really Reeve Gauche or some shit like that. So anyway, for the next 2 hours, I'm going to dazzle you with my amazing drafting skills and blow everyone's mind by how incredibly amazing I am and all that other stuff, and talk about how humble of a person I am, you know? So hopefully I'll have a couple of guests out here who are going to show up or not. If they don't, that's fine with me. I'm just going to keep drawing, and I'm going to have some fun. So, again, I'm doing some drawing later. Who's this? It's... Wait. Let me do the whole video thing. Let me introduce the man of the hour. Ta-da!
What's up? I'm channeling my inner Brian Polito. You have to buy everything I make.
Yeah. Woo. Everybody just showed up and joining up. Let's be doing this sooner or later. We have the man of the hour, the century, the millennia, the epoch of awesome. We have Max DeVille.
That's right.
The leader of Atrocity Press, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up, man, Max?
Not much, man. Just been working on the Kickstarter page for the trade paperback on Mary Machine Gun.
Nicely done. Oh, wait, I have another lovely human being who wants to join us. It's Dawn.
Yeah.
Hello.
And our internet works good and everything.
Excellent. Okay, so Pops Van Zandt has his boots on. I wonder why.
I don't know.
Maybe he thinks they're... I don't know. I don't know what's going on either.
What kind of boots? Work boots or
kind-
cowboy boots or army boots or
Yeah, I don't know, man.
thigh high boots or what's he got on?
I like the thigh high boots myself.
Mhm.
Get them ladies in those things as they clean up the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, because if the dirt's gonna be that high, you know,
Yeah, and they
I
need to
don't.
make sure that they don't get dirty on their legs.
That's right, because I don't like girls with dirty legs or anything like that. You know, especially after they finish
I
shaving it.
thought
You
that
know?
you were used to women with dirty knees.
I was, but you know, I decided to be a better human being than just demand it. You stepped in it. You stepped in it, and that was it. Wait, I have another guest here. Who the fuck is this? It's Filiona.
Rick.
What's up?
Phyllis.
What's
Yeah,
up,
that's right.
man?
Or more like big old fucking cucumber Rick. Yeah, that's me. I heard you. And Adam Smith. Holy shit! Holy fuck! We got like a conglomerate here and stuff.
Uh-oh.
Adam,
You finally got popular, Red.
I am popular. How about that shit? Hey, Adam, what's up, man? What's up?
Nothing much. I'm good. How is everyone?
We're better now that you're here, man. Glad to see you, bro.
That's
Glad to
good.
see
That's
you.
good. That's good.
Glad to see you. What you up to?
Nothing huge. Nothing huge.
Who's this?
Just this is Vegeta, but in his margin form.
Okay.
It was more of a sort of a request from somebody who wanted it done.
Nice to hear. Looks hot so
But
far.
I'm just touching
Going
it up
Super
here and
Saiyan.
Super
Going Super
Saiyan!
there.
Saiyan.
He's
Dragon
He
Balls.
is, he's in his margin form, but I might add some
Powers
colour
over
to it.
9,000.
Over 9,000!
The
Love that
Super
shit.
Saiyan.
Not even his original line, but yeah, it's weird. It's his most famous line. Yeah, it
Which
wasn't
is not his own
technically
line.
his line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it.
Whose was it? Whose was it, though? Whose
So
line?
basically, there were many versions of Vegeta, and
Yeah.
Christopher Sabat, who is best known for him, gets asked to do the over 9,000 line, and he will deliberately fuck it up because it wasn't his line. It was done by a completely different voice actor in the Ocean dub.
Oh, shit.
So when people ask him to do it, he will deliberately fuck it up because it's not his line. He never said it. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
That's too much.
yeah. Oh,
That is too
but I love the
goddamn-
fact I just love the fact he screws it up, knowing it's not his line. It's like, yeah, I'll get it wrong because it wasn't my line. I never said it.
Adam, next time I go to a convention, I need you to share a table with me, bro.
You need me to share a table with you?
I would love it if you shared a fucking table with me, man. It's been too long since I've seen you.
I know. I would love to share a table, my man. I really would. I'm off to Telford tomorrow doing both
Oh, you're going
days.
to Telford? Do you have a table there?
No, I'm not going for a table. The other aft realised that there's a bunch of Supernatural cast going, so we spent a lot of money getting a photo ops with like Sam, the guy that played Crowley, Mark Shepherd.
I never saw that show.
Yeah,
I never saw that
getting
show.
getting all the photo ops and done with that one. So yeah, I am going to a con, just not as a vendor, just somebody to hold the bags and apologise for her, basically.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get all fucking goofy and shit like that, like all women usually do. You know what I'm saying? When they meet
Well, that's what I
someone.
mean. We only take her. We only ever take her twice. One to go, and the second time to apologise.
Rick
But,
just
no.
make the little comments, make me make faces at him.
I know. I love when Dawn makes faces at me. Ah, there it is again. Another one. Holy shit. Dawn, that is hot when you do that. Yeah. All right, enough of you.
So,
Back to me.
Are they having like Rich Charles or anybody coming there?
So last year, I mean, last year
he's
we
pretty popular.
went. I mean, last year we went. I think the most popular guy in the room was Danny Trio.
Okay.
Is he still alive, that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
Oh my god.
But this year and everything, I just missed out on Nathan Fillion, who would have been wicked to see.
Oh man, that would have been fucking dope. It would have been nice.
And half the crowd goes wild.
Phil, what are you working on? You working on anything at all, man?
I'm working on White Devil issue 2.
Well, show some art, man. The fuck you
hold
doing?
on. Hold on, I'm tracking some stuff in real quick on another screen.
So, Max, can you tell our beloved audience who this lovely, gentle creature is as I continuously draw this lovely vision of flowery innocence and beauty?
That is Lady Blasphemy. She's a succubus from hell.
That's blasphemous, man.
And her mission is to eradicate the group of archangels to stop the apocalypse from occurring.
Nice. Nice. Oh, my God. That's going to be so hot.
Because
noise.
Satan doesn't want the apocalypse to happen because he enjoys the way things are.
Yeah.
He doesn't want
Well,
it.
I mean, come on, man. Look at this. I mean, I would, if I was Lucifer Morning Star, I'd enjoy what goes on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
And I mean, her official title is Satan's whore. So, because like there's a
Oh my God, it's your girlfriend.
There's a whole hierarchy to the succubi that are in hell, and the main, I guess, not his side chick, but his main chick would be called Satan's whore, and that's
Jesus H. Christ. That is too fucking crazy. Oh, wait, now I got Phil's stuff over here. Oh, look at that.
That's what
Did
I'm
you even
working
start
on.
yet? Wow, nice gradient.
Nice gradient.
That
Is
nice
that good or
gradient.
bad? I don't know how to take that one.
Well, it's like I want to see the colors, and then you fucking show me that, and I'm like, wow, it's blue.
Well, here we're working
That's
on
tasty as fuck. I
Well,
gotta tell
here
you,
is
man.
that better, man? Now you can see
What's better?
what I'm actually getting. Plus, I was tooling around a little bit with line work with an old design that I dug up from a while ago. Right there, that was something I was messing around with.
Nice.
That was just a little bit of something from an old sketch.
Okay, that's cool. Do you have any pages that you're going to be coloring right now or something?
What's that?
Do you have any pages that you're coloring like fully? Like there's a little bit more than just like blue?
And then blue, not pulled up yet, but yeah, I can pull something up.
Wow, that would be nice.
See some goodies.
Yeah, I want to see some goodies. Nasty fuck. That's what I want to do.
Rich wants to see my goodies, man.
I want to see Phil's.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
Need an adult. Need an adult.
You're not the right one for that.
Oh man. Immortal Rising comic book. Hail.
Immortal Rising comic book.
Hail Immortal Rising comic
IRCB.
Hail and rain and sleet and snow and all the weather.
Yeah.
All the weather things.
Yeah. Yes. I'm here because I wanted to draw this beautiful, lovely flower, honey, happiness of joy right over here. And then what I'm going to do afterwards is make pizza. Some fucking
pizza. Yeah, I got pizza for tonight. This is pizza day for me, man.
What pizza did you get though? Did you get
I just got the frozen. I got DiGiorno.
Wow, you pussy.
DiGiorno.
The Gringo pizza.
Oh, I gotta now in the new in the new area, man. I gotta find the good local pizza, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do Minsky's, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try that sometime. Stone Canyon's really good too.
Well, you know the places. You just gotta let me know when it's time for pizza. Yeah, try this out, man.
But the problem with Minsky's and Stone Canyon is they're expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to Stone Canyon, you get a pizza or two, you're probably gonna be spending $50.
That's
for a couple larges. And then you go to Stone Canyon. Well, Stone Canyon will be about $50. Minsky's will probably be 18 to 25 for just one pizza.
Let's see.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
say like a large with pepperoni and mushroom. What would that be, man?
I don't know. Let me look it
Ruined
up.
because it's got mushroom on it.
I know. Only meat belongs on pizza.
Oh, the special mushrooms, man.
Or the special brownies.
The time traveling mushrooms, man.
That's right, man. The time traveling. What's that? Yeah, exactly. Make you sound like fucking Mighty Joe Young and shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh,
I had
ooh,
a
ooh.
kick-ass salad for lunch. Does that count for something?
No,
Yeah,
not
sure.
even remotely.
It was good.
I bet it was. What kind of salad was it?
It was an
What was?
Asian pear fusion salad.
Why did I think it was some sort of Asian fusion shit?
I don't know.
I had a feeling it was going to be something like that. Like it was going to be fucking something Asian or something like you would hear from like your average fucking Panera Bread ad or some shit like that.
All right, so you just want a large one, Phil?
Yeah.
Are you ordering pizza?
Well, I don't know about the way you phrased that, but yeah, a large pizza, yeah.
I want a large one right
you
here,
want
man.
honey whole wheat thin crust?
Oh, fuck
honey
whole wheat. No
wheat
whole
deep
Oh
dish
my
crust?
God.
No fucking whole wheat on no.
Signature thin
California
crust?
pussy. What the fuck is
Original
that?
deep dish crust?
Oh my god!
Just
Really?
a plain old
Rich
like
wants a
Oh
deep dish.
Christ! I'm
OG?
hiding.
Do you want OG crust or do you want deep dish crust?
just OG, man.
All right.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my
Ingredients:
God.
you wanted pepperoni and bacon, mushrooms.
Yeah, sure. Mushrooms. At least pepperoni. Always got to have pepperoni, man. That's like a given for me, man.
Enjoy your pizza.
Yeah, I you know what kind of dough I have?
The
Pizza
kind you
dough.
make.
Yeah, the kind I make. Fuck. It's
Edible.
Dude, edible fucking dough. Thank you. Edible.
Christ.
Well, if I'd been out and got ingredients, that might be a thing, but not yet.
You need to
All
get the
right,
ingredients.
to go pick it up, it's $21.
Oh, damn.
That's
That is a
actually-
little bit salty.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really?
that's Minsky's.
Oh man. It's pretty much the same over here in the UK, except the pizza's not as good as
Yeah.
well, there's one place that's pretty good. It's called John Doe's Pizza, but it's not really a restaurant. You walk into this place, it looks like an unfinished toilet of a nightclub that went bad in the late 90s. You know, it has all that like Keith Haring. It has like Keith Haring graffiti on it or something that looks like Keith Haring art on it, and it's like shapes of pizza and stuff. And then you have to scan the QR code with your phone, of course, and then you order it. And then 5 minutes later, it comes out and it's fucking ready. And it turns out the guy who makes that pizza has a fucking oven that reaches 800 something degrees. Like it's one of those authentic brick oven pizzas where you flame that thing for like an hour and a half before you even consider starting it up. The pizza's actually really fucking good. It's actually pretty amazing, you know, but it's like Jesus Christ, man. You can't get any more fucking, you know, European than that. I mean, I expected someone to come out in like non-transgender binary clothing and saying to me in like a voice that's really unrecognizable for anything. It's like, here, pizza, leave.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And if you get it from Stone Canyon, it's $24.
Jesus, that's quite a bit.
But at Minsky's, you can get for $50, you can get a pizza called the Gigantor, and it's 26-inch pizza.
Gigantor.
I've heard that before. I've been called Gigantor.
We had a place back in hometown that had what they like that a place called Lakeoff's, and it was a party pizza, and that thing would be like, well, you know my desk space, man, Max.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would cover like the whole area of that desk space.
Jesus Christ, that's a big fucking pizza.
Oh yeah. Well, that was fun party nights when when the bongs were flowing and stuff, man. That stuff went fast.
God.
There's a place here that had the wood fired. Oh my God, it was so good. It's called Cheese Nut.
Really?
Yes, it was called Cheese Nut. Oh my God, that was a great pizza, but he decided he had some personal stuff going on, so he closed, and it's like, oh God,
Oh,
that was good cheese nut.
No fair.
Sinopa Publishing. Max, Phil.
Sam,
47 furious tales.
I heard
for
Rich
300
I had
years.
to pop in. Well, this guy's also drawing too. This is my friend Adam. He's fucking dope also, man. Adam Smith. Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is.
I'm still here.
Non-present. But yeah, now I'm drawing this friggin' thing, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm trying to make sure I draw the sword the right way.
Yeah, don't fuck that up.
I'm trying not to.
Man.
Fernando,
I'm gonna see if I can model the sword in 3D, so then
Yeah.
I can draw it any which way but loose after that point. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna get all perspective fancy and stuff, man.
Well, yeah, of course. That's because I'm an actual artist. Fuckface.
Fernando gets all very, very concerned when like things don't match, like the gun, like Mary Machine Gun's special gun,
continuity,
and makes her sword has to be the same every time.
Hey, I'm a stickler for continuity, man.
I'm okay with it as long as the sword's the same throughout the entire book. But
yeah, of course, it has to be.
I mean, I'm not really that concerned if it has the exact proper skull, but Fernando is.
Since he designed it, I'm like, I would want that. I would make sure. You have to. Yeah. I'm drawing this baby here. I am having too much fun. So, Dawn. There, look. I had a moment. I checked on my pre-launch page for Tibby. We're going live in about 2 hours or so. Man, send Max the link and then send me the link. I'll join. I'd love to be there to see it launched and shit like that. If you'll have me. Hello, Dawn.
Your bedtime?
It is past my bedtime. Why don't you read me a bedtime story?
Yeah, speaking of time traveling mushrooms on your pizza, man. There you go.
Yeah, man. I know, right? Excuse me. Yeah. So, Dawn, am I going to get a bedtime story or what? Huh? No? Why not? Some friend.
Because I was not that creative.
Well, I can give you a bedtime story. You want me to give you a bedtime story?
That's illegal. That's illegal in 5 states, man.
It's illegal in 10 states now.
How many countries?
In a few countries too.
Too many leftist governors.
No. So, here's the bedtime story. Are you ready?
Sure.
There was one time where a young child climbed into bed, pulled the covers over him, turned off his bedroom light after he read a book, and went to sleep. The end.
Yeah, I was gonna say one time I turned off my light and crashed in my fucking bed and fell asleep and woke up the next morning.
The end.
One time at band camp.
I can't even with that.
Always reminds me of the world's fastest blues song, and it literally goes, "I didn't wake up this morning," and that's it.
Didn't wake up this morning. I didn't get up today.
Yep. So fuck all happened.
Fuck all happened.
I'm not gonna
Fuck off.
I could make a comment. That would not be.
Got to get a little bit of blues in your diet every now and then, man. How. I ain't rolling down this Texas town.
When you walk that walk.
home out on the range.
Yeah.
Hey, walk that walk, talk that talk.
I like the way you talk.
I like the way your mouth looks, pretty boy. Wait, that's something else.
Boy, you sure got a pretty mouth.
And we just figured Rich out, everybody.
Boom, 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 boom.
Vamonos, vamonos. Bang, bang.
You right there, Max?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. Sonoma Publishing has to get back to the attorneys. He's going to catch us later. All right, cool.
Cool.
All right, man.
You got to go have some fun, court fun stuff, man, for the day.
Man.
Yeah. Sam works for the courts, so he's got to deal with attorneys all day.
Oh, boy. That sounds like fun.
He doesn't give me any details or anything, but I tell you, it really makes me scared to hire an attorney with all the mistakes. With all the mistakes these attorneys make.
Yeah, yeah.
That he's talking about. I'm like, oh my God. I'm so glad I don't live in Kentucky.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A Kentucky law degree? Holy fuck. Jesus H. Christ.
Damn, that'd be like as if you had Phil representing you and stuff.
Oh, if you had me representing. You're fucking dead.
either or.
I know, right? Either or. It's like it's the greater of two evils, but they don't stop. Oh, Jesus. God.
Hadouken.
Yeah, man. That would be the end of that shit, honestly. We'd be like, what the fuck, man? Let's do some cross-hack action. Yeah.
Cross-hacking.
I require all shading to be done with stippling.
Stippling?
Stippler.
Holy shit.
Stipple this.
Stipple Rick.
Stipple Rick.
Stipple Rick.
Got a new one.
It's fucked up. Now I got to do it that way. Thanks, Dawn.
Yeah, someone needs to draw Stipple Rick.
Stipple Rick.
Jesus Christ. Thank God.
You know how long it would take to animate that?
Appellation bar exam. Insert punchline here. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Wait. And we see Dawn again.
By the dawn's early light.
It was way too early today.
Well, why was it so early today? Then?
I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I get to get my nerves burned in my back again. Yay!
Yay!
But when the alarm went off, the cat busted in like, "Hey, Mom's getting up today," and jumped up on my lap and crawled up on my chest and plopped down. I'm like, "I gotta get up, kid." No, you don't.
You don't have to get up.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes, I did.
You only have to get up when I tell you to. Right? Only get
And
up
you can only get up when I tell you to get up. How do you like that?
Oh, I would love it. I would love it. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I would. I'd be like, yes, master. Yes, mistress. I obey these.
Oh, hell. What did I get into?
Well, you started. You started. You were like, you're going to do what the fuck I tell you. And I'm like, oh, man, that kind of works. So go right ahead and do it.
Stipple. I tell you to stipple.
Since he's not here, I'll do it for him. Rich.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. How you liking it so far, Max?
Looks good, man.
Thanks, man.
How you like me now?
How you like it now?
Your female faces have improved a lot.
Thank you. They have. Well, I shrank the nose down considerably. The character Cassandra is based on that my friend the actor, and she happens to have a nose that's larger than all that. So it's like larger than life.
Oh yeah, Miss Incantessi herself.
Yeah, Miss Sofia Brocani, and her nose happens to be a pretty sizable one, which just adds to her cuteness. But that's what the character is supposed to look like. So I decided to use a little bit smaller noses, and there you go. Oh yeah, look at that nice little button nose.
Little button, little slightly upturned nose. That's the way I like to doodle them.
Jesus, Max. All right, man.
I do.
Smoking the reefer, brother.
He's got the good stuff, man.
Not anymore. I'm all out.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I decided not to go with that first night down here. And I fucking coughed for 20 minutes straight. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm getting something much mellower than that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I had to partake, man. I moved to a legal state, man. So it's like, oh my God.
Legal here.
Where is here? Where's your state? I'm not going to visit you, Dawn, so don't worry about it.
I said Illinois.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I went through Illinois on my travels.
I went to Chicago twice. It was all right.
Went through Illinois from Indiana through Illinois down to Missouri.
Misery.
Yep. Welcome to misery.
This is Illinois.
Illinois. It's noise. Illinois.
I'm not I'm from Minnesota originally, and so the Illinois thing pisses everybody off.
Yeah.
I be nervous. I'm like, yeah.
With me, with where? Fuck.
You know what Iowa stands for, right?
Idiots out wandering around.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Oh, believe me, we driving back to see my family, and they drive through through Iowa.
We drove through Iowa, and they had just refertilized all the fields with sheep shit.
Oh, really?
So the whole state smelled like sheep shit. It was fantastic, boy. Let me tell you, I loved it.
Oh my God!
Well,
really?
That's not as bad as where up where I was at. You go outside of the larger city, and there was the smaller towns, and there's like one that's like Amish community stuff, and you go past the fields when they're spraying, and they spray pig shit on their fields, and oh my God, you would be like horking, man. You're like,
oh my God,
it's fucking horrible, man.
It's disgusting.
Oh my God, you fucking savages, all of you. God, that's all right. We have sheep shit over here in the UK.
Yeah,
horse shit and all that stuff. Yeah, man.
Holy sheep shit.
It's called Hull.
It's called what?
It's called Hull.
I never knew
That's basically, yep. Hull is basically sheep shit.
Oh my God.
Holy sheep shit.
Holy sheep shit. Let's get that other buckle over here.
Yeah.
Sorry for yawning. It is past my
I had a
bedtime.
26 gigabyte download today, just so I could play Diablo Immortal.
Oh, the new Diablo.
Had a 26 gigabyte update patch.
Jesus Christ.
No.
First day, 0-day patches. That's ridiculous, man.
Fuck me. That's a lot.
That's almost as bad as some of the updates they had Cyberpunk that when it came
Jesus
out. So,
God, that fucking get like a 20 gigabyte patch, and you're like, okay, and you go and you look at the update notes. You're like, what did they change? And it's like, fix some bugs with physics and with trash, and you're like, really? That took 20 gigabytes for you to do that?
They needed it. The game was in such a sorry state. If it didn't have it, it never would have worked.
But apparently, it's pretty good now. I haven't played it. I haven't tried it again, but I tried it when it first came out, and all the crashes and T-pose and shit, and all the I was just done with it.
They wanted to get it right because obviously their DLC's coming out soon. So
yeah.
I wish the house Diablo would fucking crash a little bit now and then.
Yeah.
Fucking Hellcat. Damn Hellcat.
It's funny. I teach games art and I barely play any fucking games. Weird. No, it's true. Well, a lot of games to me are fucking, in a lot of ways, some of them are same unless I fucking, well, I need to start playing more anyway. You know, that's just the way I have to be because
I mean, a lot of
them
teach
are. Game art, so I might as well fucking do it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, but concept art is concept art, man.
I want to see some really cool art that was used in a game.
Yes, please.
It's a game called Dante's Inferno, and it's based on Dante's Inferno.
I thought it was based on the Magic Garden. I mean, what made you think it wasn't based on anything else, man?
It's fantastic. I mean, the backgrounds, it's got like eyeballs in the walls, and I'm like, nipples. There's like this one boss you fight, and it's got its breasts open and exposed, but it's like eyeballs for nipples.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Yeah, that boss. That's lust. And they're not really eyeballs for nipples, but what they do is they open up and they're sort of like a jaw that lets a beast out to jump and attack
Jesus
you.
Christ!
Yeah. You remember the game much better than I do. I haven't played it in 10 years. So.
Fucking adore it. I mean, I'm a massive like Devil May Cry fan and everything. So when I saw a Devil May Cry style game that was based off of some guy traveling through what was essentially the 9 circles of hell, I was like, I gotta play that. And I played the ever-loving shit.
I'm still, man, that reminds me. I have Devil May Cry 5, but I haven't played it for a minute, and I'm only part of the way through that damn game.
Incredible game. Yeah.
I've been playing a little bit of, when I get a chance, playing Evil West.
I tried playing Devil May Cry 5, but I couldn't understand the arm system thing, so I kind of quit.
From Nero. Yeah, the Devil Breaker.
Kind of quit playing it. I know it's like you gotta like bring different arms to do different things in the level, so you can go different places.
That's right. Yeah, depending on the arm that you have, depends on the move that you do, and then it breaks, and then you get a new one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to fucking. All right, don't laugh when I say this. It's the PlayStation 5 now that's out, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's actually really good.
I'm sure it is.
I always play. I'm a PC player, man.
Yeah, the 4 PS4, and then play Star Wars on the computer.
I don't know. Ever since the Xbox came out.
Yeah.
Ever since the Xbox came out, they've all just been. I mean, consoles are just computers now.
Yeah, I'd rather just have the computer again. It's like, yeah, you know what? I want a little bit better graphics on that game, and I got a nice video card in my system, so I'll play that game and it'll look a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's fun to go back and play some of the old stuff. I like playing on PS2 Champions and Wrath. I still like playing that once in a while.
Well, that's what's interesting about that Evil West game. Feels almost like an old school, like PlayStation 2 or 3 game, but like updated, and totally new. It's not a remake or anything, but it has that old classic feel to it a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
it's kind of a linear shooter in a way, you know. It's not big open world crap, you know. Got a good story going. It's Wild West government.
One of my favorite hunting down games was that.
What's that?
What'd you say, Adam?
That's what I like. One of my favorite PS2 games was a Western style game. It was called Dark Watch, and basically you started out as a train robber, and you robbed a train that was actually carrying Dracula's coffin, and he bit you. So you're now like half cowboy, half vampire, and you fucking go
Holy
around the West
shit.
just kicking shit. And it's so cool, man. It's such
It's
a quality
almost like
game.
that. It's like you're running. It's a like 1800s covert government agency hunting down clans and broods of vampires, basically.
That's fucking hot.
Yeah.
They got all kinds of twisted, different kinds of vampires, from regular to like big monstrous things and shit.
That's coming together good, Rich.
Thanks, man. Thank you,
Come
sir.
together right now.
I'm a
Are
drunk.
you because you want to go outside, or are you whining because the cat is in your bed?
I'm an art god. Kneel to me. Pray. I am an art god.
I am a golden god.
I'm a golden god.
Yeah, video games are definitely something I know my shit on, because it's like literally all I've ever done.
I will have to. I actually really. I would like to learn more about actual games that you play instead of like having to figure out how to design them and stuff. Designing them is easy enough, to be honest with you.
I'll say you're like doing just basically like character designs and concept like areas and shit,
actually,
right?
Yeah.
Well, what I do is what I do as a teacher is I mean next year we're changing the program a bit, and instead of doing a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of lessons in singular motions, we're gonna we're gonna start teaching the fundamentals of the foundations of design to start with, which would be the use of perspective grids, composition templates within those grids for image layout, and then we use color schemes to round out how we render color.
Okay.
Especially on some of the concepts that we do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to design an environment, and we're going to go through stages of difficulty. We're going to have a beginner stage where it's like we have an interior that we're going to design, a simple 1-point perspective interior,
Yeah.
like and then after a few weeks, we get all that down, and then we go into an intermediate level, which is a 2-point perspective, in which we really ram it home. It's like, this is how you put together a perspective grid. Now, the reason why we're doing all this traditionally, I mean, it can easily be done digitally. It can. But if you do it traditionally, you won't forget how it's done because you're actually putting it down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're actually putting the art down, and you're making sure that you can. It also helps you with your understanding of a perspective grid instead of just copying one and just plopping it in Photoshop or doing something along those lines in Clip Studio, Paint, or Procreate, or whatever it might be. If you understand what the grid is about, then you can design one from scratch. Because a lot of game designers, a lot of them have a little bit of difficulty drawing something from scratch. And sometimes you have to do something really quick in order to lay things out. So,
yeah, game designers is almost like graphic designers, where it's like, you give me the assets and I can throw them around in different places, but do it from scratch, I don't know, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's not easy to do when you do it like
video
that.
game characters are kind of annoying to draw as well.
It can be.
So they've got so many poses and situations they're in. So somebody will be like, "Yo, draw me this character," and it's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. Can I have him while he's doing this?" And it's like, "Yeah, you just had to pick the one that was all hands, didn't you?"
Yeah, of course. And the way that now, when you create the concepts overall, you have to make sure that there's a viable view of the front, side, and the back. Those are like the character turnarounds, or as they are here in the UK, they're called orthographic views, with a front, side, and back. And just like I'm sure in the States, when you do a concept art like that for the turnarounds, you have to separate the arm from the side view, because what you're doing with those orthographic views is you're giving those to the 3D modeler. And that 3D modeler is going to take what you have and create a 3D model out of it, like sculpt a 3D model out of it.
So you gotta have that initial 3D form.
Exactly. So the
That's what-
3D modeler guy,
yeah.
the sculptor guy, he has to have a very concise idea on how it's going to look before he renders it in 3D. So there's that, and then we have to make sure the color schemes are correct for everything. And then when it's modeled, it has to be rigged the right way so it can animate properly and move properly.
Yeah, rigging's a pain in the ass.
It's up there.
That's
Rigging
what
is a pain in the
T-pose
ass.
is all about.
Yep. Rigging is a real pain in the ass because
Rigging is the biggest pain in the ass.
I'm sorry?
Rigging is the biggest pain in the ass.
Getting
the weighting right on it and shit too.
Well, not just you have to make sure the greater the weight, the greater the flexibility, the greater the attachment to the rigging. But you have to make sure that greater attachment is not on other parts of the rig.
Yeah,
because then everything else is pulled all over the fucking place. So it's like it's gonna suck
fucking
after
hair. Let's not get into hair when it comes to that shit, man.
Oh Jesus, I don't even know how to render hair.
Fucking
I
all the
wouldn't know how to
vertices now and everything they use on that. Jesus,
Really? Is that what it is? Holy shit!
Yeah,
they use the vertices on the fucking hair. You know how many vertices?
Each one, exactly. That takes the biggest amount of computing power in a game is like hair vertices because there's just tons of them, man. That's how they get it all to flow. Instead of having to remember when you had the hair before, you'd have it like chunky and there'd be chunks that'd move around, but you didn't have like that individual hair thing going on like you do now.
That's right. Yeah. Oh,
the process engines can fit more pyramids into a single pixel.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Yeah, some of these engines are just fucking ridiculous now.
Unreal Engine.
The computing power is just fucking outrageous at this point.
Yeah, Unreal's my favorite, man.
Yeah, Unreal 5 still blows my mind. It's insane what they've done.
We have Unreal 5 over confetti. Shit you not. We have Unreal 5.
I haven't picked up Unreal 5 yet. I have 4, and I think it's still a free thing, right? Until you make a bunch of money off of it.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. I mean, it's an unofficial thing. I mean, you don't have to report it. Just be slick about it.
Games went and bought out Unreal 5, which is weird because they've got one of the most powerful engines ever, and they're the people that own Fortnite, which is the shittest game ever. So it's like, great, they own it. But they did a Matrix experience when the PS5 and Unreal 5 was released and everything. They did a thing called the Matrix experience, and you sort of played a little bit of a game that was also a cutscene, and you could not tell the difference between the cutscene and the game. Like, it was ridiculous. It was
the first time I noticed that was in the Batman Asylum series.
Yeah, that was so weird.
That was like the first time I played. I wasn't used to that yet. I just started getting back into computer gaming stuff. Buddy's like, try this out. And I'm playing at the very beginning. I'm like watching the cutscene. Okay, we're walking through. Okay, there's the cutscene. Then all of a sudden I'm getting my ass whooped. I'm like, what the? Oh, the game started. Oh, that was flawless, man. Damn, I wasn't ready for that.
Final 7 Remake does it really well. Like Final 7 Remake does it incredibly.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Pete, if you want to fucking join in, you want to do some drawing.
Drawing.
Yeah, man.
Drawing.
Just hit that link. Just make sure you don't click the word going. Sorry about that. But yeah, man. If you want to join in, you're here with us.
Yeah, Final 7 Remake does it really cleverly as well, where
and now Dawn is gone.
They render everything within a certain length of you, and then they skybox the rest, and it just looks insane.
Yeah. 5 has got a lot of fucking cool new bells and whistles, man.
What is Max doing?
Yeah, to the point in which they can actually animate a single rock falling if you walk over a surface. Like, they can see little bits of rock and that falling if you roll over a surface. Like, it's stupid how good they get now.
Yeah, they've got something new going on with that. I remember watching a few demo videos of what they had coming up on 5. And I'm like, damn.
Hey, Adam, are those alcohol-based or water-based?
Yeah.
Markers.
These are alcohol-based.
Yeah.
They're alcohol-based ink.
Those are the ones I would like to get for my own stuff like this, because this looks really good. Nice rendering.
These work. really well. And
They
the
do,
best
especially
part
for
about them
blending.
is
Especially for blending.
they blend so well. My
They do.
Broly shows the blend of these off so much better than the rest that I did. I did a Broly, and you can see the blending in them really well.
Nicely done.
Oh,
But yeah, I love my characters in my video game characters and everything at the moment. I think the only one video game characters other than Sonic that I've been asked to draw was that Samus Aran I did from Metroid. But that's purely in pencil. I didn't do that in color at all.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, it's purely in pencil. Where is it? I've got it around here somewhere. I know it is.
Well, you gotta fucking find
Yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah, Samus is awesome.
Here it is. That's the one I did purely in pencil with a little bit of black pen.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, I remember.
Yeah.
We have an interloper. One second. Where is it?
intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Intruder alert. Where the fuck is it? Is this it? No,
It's that one button, you know.
I'm trying to find it.
The
Shut up.
button next to that button, right over by that button.
Yeah, thanks. That doesn't help.
So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
Rock.
Kick the chocks out from under the wheels. Flaps up. No offense, Margaret. Contact. We're off. Brum, brum.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case
of loving.
The doctor is in, babies.
What's up, Doc?
What's going on, everybody?
Where's your face?
I'm working topless.
Nice. That's an OnlyFans thing.
TMI.
How dare you?
Pushing buttons is fun.
What's the link?
Buttons,
give me a sec there, Pete.
Beady wheat straw.
Okay, there it is. That should be it. If you see it in the messages.
In the chat.
In the chat. Same thing. Sorry.
No, it's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
Not the same
It's
thing.
not.
It is the same thing.
In what universe is it the same thing?
Woman, do not speak unless spoken
Hey.
to. Oh, hey, oh.
Anyways, today I had a doctor's appointment. Just to let you know, you tell me not to speak. Guess what that means?
Jesus Christ.
On with the show.
Oh,
This
you
is
know, Dawn.
And with the show, this is it.
Max, why do you have your back to us?
They're rolling cigarettes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we could still watch that.
Oh, you
Ta-da.
good?
Check this out.
PDP.
Up in this piece. Greetings, sir.
Good morning, kid.
What's up,
Sorry, I
Pete?
had to mute the other one. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Apologies for being a bit of a zombie. It's Mother's Day weekend, and I work in a restaurant, so I did 14 hours yesterday. Yeah, it was great. Actually, it was actually great. I actually had a ball. So they gave me a little reprise today, and then tomorrow it's another 12, and then Mother's Day it's all hands on deck. Let's go.
Christ.
Can't
Holy
wait.
shit, man.
Yeah, you know what? And everyone's like, "Oh, that's crazy." And I'm pushing 50 now, and it's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I've been doing this for 30 years." Like it's it's like it's what I know.
50,
Well,
you young
I
pup.
find it funny a lot because there's a lot of people that are half our age who can't do 1/10 of the work that we do.
Yeah,
It's like a work ethic is almost non-existent. It's like, oh God, my back, it hurts because it
My
hurts.
neck, my back.
I'm hungover, so I can't work today.
I used to work drunk and stoned.
I used to go in hungover with no sleep, man. Damn.
Yeah. Like I don't know what that is all about, but whatever.
I had a WKD at lunch and I can't
Just going in, gotta make the donuts.
I don't know what to do now.
Oh, I'd love a donut right now. Well, that's a great idea.
That does sound good. I
Oh,
wish
that
I would have
sounds
said
good.
that.
Oh, that sounds.
There's that place. That's
I'm
right. I
almost
got to
mad
try
at
that
you.
place down the street,
That's
man.
right.
The
You're in a
donut
whole,
place.
Yeah, that's right. You're in a whole new geography, aren't you?
I heard this donut place down the street is fucking awesome. Awesome.
That's actually really hot. I'd love a donut.
I have one down the block, so
nice.
But the guys, every time I'm streaming, we talk with the guys and stuff, and we'll be on at like 3 a.m. I'll be like, you know what? I'm hungry. Let me order tacos. They're like, how are you ordering tacos? And it's like, I forget sometimes I'm kind of displaced that I live on Long Island, suburb of New York, and everything's available all the time.
That is true.
I thought it was mandatory that you go to Dunkin's there, man.
No, that's a Boston. That's a Boston thing. Dunkies is a Boston, like that's a Boston thing here. But with funny though, Krispy Kreme tried to come out here, and it didn't work. It didn't work for them. It just did not work out, which was really funny.
Yeah, they were tried back in Fort Wayne, and it was good at first. They had drive-through, and oh man, when they are fresh like that, holy crap! Those just plain glazed, man, they're like air. You could eat 1 million of them, man, and they're so good.
If you've watched my social media, you know that I am okay. There's 2 styles here. If it's home brewed, I'm a true Puerto Rican, Spanish guy, Latino guy. I like my Bustelo because that's just amazing, and it'll keep you up for days. It's fantastic. But if I'm on the road and I have to drive through, I have to stop in to get a cup of coffee. If I can choose, I want Tim Hortons. Because it's just fantastic. Yeah, it's just absolutely great. Yeah, it's that years ago in Canada for hockey.
The one thing that I liked, man, I don't know if we'll have them down here, but we're close enough to Chicago, up in the fort that you'd get Paxi certain times of the year. Paxis are good,
I have
man.
No idea what that is. That sounds. I'll try it once. I'll try it once.
Yeah, it's like a seasonal like Polish donut, man, and my god, they are good.
Yes, I had those in Ohio. I had those in Cleveland when I spent some time in Cleveland. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We ain't getting that shit here.
You don't get it there. You don't get it here.
Nope, never heard of it. I'm Polish.
I know. I was going to say, you know about the Paxi, man?
I'm sure he knows, but he's like, fuck it. God. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right, man.
I am a cab driver when it comes to my mouth. I apologize. The only place
you're on Rich's stream and you're worried.
Are you serious?
Look, fucking
no. Do not be pure. Do not be pure.
No. I don't want to be pure. I want to be a good guest, though.
No, you're a fine guest. Fucking think of the 12 bad words. There's supposed to be 7, but if you're a sailor, there's 12. Sorry, SpongeBob. Sorry.
There's more than that.
I bet there is. Jesus Christ. No, please, by all means, use profanity. Fuckity fuck. Fuck and Phil Leone. That's the worst profanity.
Rich uses the F-bomb probably more than I do, man.
I use the F-bomb more than the word the.
Right? In place of the.
You had mentioned it a while ago when we first met Phil that Rich and I are kind of from the same neck of the woods originally. So it's not really even that it's a swear out here. It's just part of the vernacular. It's
vernacular.
It really is.
Part of the fucking vernacular, and that's it.
It really is. It really
is a
really
sentence
is.
enhancer.
Not even that. It's just an adjective, a pronoun, and a verb. That's how we use it. You know, that's how we use it up here. It's funny.
And we use it with such fucking flair and aplomb. And it's especially in the UK here, it's hilarious as shit because it's like as soon as anybody hears that I'm from New York or from like I have an American accent, they're like, "Oh my God, where are you from?" And I'm like, "I'm from New York City." And they're like, "Oh my God, ew!" And they try fucking using their a fake American accent, and it sounds like retarded Australian. So
okay.
Which is really weird because that's how Americans sound to us when they try and do English. They sound.
Oh, I know. That's why I never try it because I know.
Weird.
I would sound really fucking stupid if I did it. That's why I try not to do it because I'm like, man, I'll just make a dick of myself more than I actually am.
So basically, what we're saying is, if anyone's trying to do an impression of another country, it's just retarded Australian.
It can be. It is retarded Australian. Yes, it is retarded Australian.
Funny side note.
Yes, sir.
You know how on my phone, you know how you have the voice that does the
Siri
GPS and
guy
stuff
or
like that.
whatever.
Siri, yeah. My Siri actually speaks with a female Australian accent, because that is my kryptonite. I love a good female Australian accent.
Nice. Holy shit!
I'm terrible, but yeah, no, weakness, just weak.
I want one with a Morgan Freeman voiceover.
Female with a
Oh,
Morgan Freeman
I'm
voice.
Morgan Freeman.
That's interesting.
And y'all supposed to
That
go
would
this
be an
way.
interesting
It
mix.
was
Just
a
a female with a
Shawshank
Morgan Freeman accent.
It was a Shawshank Redemption.
I don't think you got it there, Phil. I don't think that's
I'm
it.
not hitting it today. I can usually do Morgan, man.
That's definitely not it. You got what's his face from Green Mile right now.
It was what? Which one?
You got what's his face?
Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan from Green Mile. Right there is what you got. That's definitely not Morgan Freeman. You got the wrong dude.
Oh man, this is too much.
That's the wrong dude. Yeah, you gotta, but you usually do have it though.
Yeah, fine line between him and and Darth Vader.
Right.
James
One's
Earl
got
Jones.
just a slightly southern draw to it, which is Morgan Freeman. So.
Oh Jesus!
It's a little higher octave though. No.
They're
hello,
pretty
you
close
handsome
in the same area, man. They're pretty close. One's just got a bit of a draw to it.
Simba.
Jim O'Reilly's here.
Oh my goodness,
Jim!
Well, everybody,
Jim.
put your pencils down because the guy is here. Freaking Jim O'Reilly ruins it for me every time because he's so damn good.
I quit. I fucking quit.
What he does is, and it pisses me off. I love Jim. I love you to death, by the way. But what he'll do is he'll put up a sketch, right? A drawing. And it's just like the most amazing, crazy thing that you've ever seen. He's like, yeah, it's just a sketch. I was just working on it for an hour.
Oh,
thanks, Jim. But nine times out of 10, and to turn this into a positive, I'll see Jim's work or I'll speak to Jim because Jim and I both have kind of a Eastern philosophy kind of thing going. He inspires me to work harder. So,
oh yeah.
Right now, I'm taking a break from my book because it was pissing me off the other night.
Cookie.
Yeah, Attack on Cookie. It's pissing me off because all those, the first 2 pages are all buildings that are lined up in a row. So it was all perspective and stuff like that. And I'm like, no. I need to loosen up my pencil a little bit more before I go back into perspective stuff.
Max.
Yeah.
Max, take a look.
Oh hell yeah, brother! I like that. Good shit.
Oh, booty.
Yeah, got the booty, got the sword, got the outfit,
sword,
hair. Yeah, and the
I like the
horns.
hair. I like that hair flow there, man. That's cool.
I'm gonna ink it.
Okay, sweet.
All right, man. What's Pete working on?
I am just doodling Makima from Chainsaw Man.
Nicely done.
Chainsaw Man.
Because that's what I watch as a palate cleanser now.
What's wrong with you, Chainsaw Man?
What's wrong with you, Chainsaw Man?
What's wrong with you, Spider-Man?
What's wrong with you, Spider-Man? Iron Man. What's wrong with you, Iron Man? I'm gonna ink it the original way instead of fucking marker. I'm using a quill.
Wow.
Peter Quill.
I did that.
Everything.
A little bit of everything. A little bit of the bubbly. There we are.
Bubbly.
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 That's how I inked Warren's piece, the black and gray one, the skull squid.
Skull squid.
That's badass.
The skull squid.
Yeah,
that was fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I did. He's got 2 versions of it now. He's got the original, and then I went in and because he's using for the book, I did some different stuff digitally for it.
Yeah, screw it.
Just to mess around a little bit and play.
Nicely done.
Excuse me.
Do you have that
I
piece
like
with
that.
you? I'd love to see it.
Okay, I can share screen it. Hold on one second, please.
Yeah, please do.
And I shall. I'll show you the digital one.
Yes.
I have to open it first. Ha ha ha. Computers.
Digitale.
Yeah.
It's from Italy.
I gotta close my calculator.
From Italy. Italia.
I got a box from Italy the other day that said Fragile. Fragile. Oh, it must be Italian. It says Fragile. Present.
Why did I hear body slapping a little while ago? What was that?
I was packing the cigarettes that I just rolled.
Sure.
What happened with me a couple of
That better be what you do. And I walk out this room and I walk into something, man. I don't know, man.
Hey, his name's on the lease, Phil.
Here we are.
His name's on the lease.
Exactly. You moved here.
Did you know what you were walking into?
we tried to tell him.
Jim O'Reilly, the link is in the chat if you want to join us. You want to grace us with your presence, you mustachioed master of the art.
Pencil?
Something like that. I don't know. I was trying to find a word with M for pencil.
The mystic lines.
Yes, thank you. Why didn't you help me with that, Phil?
Phil wanted to watch you. Phil wanted to watch you suffer.
Feels great if you have it, or it feels great if you need a
suffer.
No, feels great if you need a fucking comeback like 20 minutes later.
Hey, I gotta formulate that shit, but they're always good.
So yeah, that was the original, Rich, but it's not there anymore. This is not the original. This is white.
I think yellow is more than blue.
That was the original.
Labor of love.
Hey, Doris.
Hey, Doris.
It's been a while.
It's been too long.
Actually, this isn't the completely updated one. Shit.
That's yours. That looks really good, man.
This isn't the. I had to add some stuff to it. I had changed it. Do I have the original?
Excellent.
Yeah, here we go. Hold on. We got the.
Right.
It is here. It is here.
Give me 1 second. I'm in the middle of just thinking this and
yeah, no, do your thing.
I'll remove this one. Do you have something? You gonna go something else? Do you want me to remove this one, or is this the one you want me to keep up here?
No, this is the good one. This is the finished one that Warren's gonna put in the book.
Nicely. That's
the pinup that's going in the book.
Rather good.
That was it. Also, it started as like you're doing right now with the quill and a little bit of a brush, and then I took it into the computer and just did some fun stuff with it. Because I like to make my own brushes. A lot of us that because I do both. I'm mostly traditional, but I'll finish stuff in the computer because in this day and age, and I know Rich, you remember this from back when you started. It's easier to send stuff digitally than through FedEx.
It is at this point now. I mean, FedEx is almost not. It's not really a thing anymore when it comes to delivering artwork.
And it don't get lost or messed up.
Right? Yeah.
It doesn't get messed up or anything.
Yeah.
No, not anymore.
No, I put this in my Google Drive. I gave you the link, and it was fine.
Yeah. No,
So,
I use the digital for page layout and then inking. I rarely, if ever, draw digitally. I always draw traditionally.
Yep,
always prefer that anyway because it's like the art. I would prefer to have the regular art, right in here, like tangible. But then inking it digitally is not a thing. It's easy at this point.
It's. I think it's a nice mix of both mediums too.
If I'm not back, I'm haunting the shit out of Rich. You've been warned. Jim, if you haunt me, I will sleep naked from now on. I swear to God. I will wait for you. I will wait for you.
Be like the scene in Ghostbusters, man.
That's right, man. But it's gonna get really naughty and horrifyingly yummy. Honestly, it's gonna be. I mean, if you thought the Behind the Green Door was bad, whoa.
Good reference. Good reference.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
That.
I've seen my porn. That's right.
I dig that.
Never mind then. Or 5N. Then.
Never mind 5N.
5N. Retard. Look at this stuff. I kicked the.
Exactly.
3N.
3N. 3N. Where's that thing? Where's that thing when we showcase? There she is. Oh. All right. Fuck. Okay. Fine. Whatever.
Why?
Why not?
All right.
Oops.
Okay. All right.
I love how you put the muscle in that chest muscle right there, Rich.
This over here?
Yeah, between her shoulder and the breast. It's just so many people don't realize that that's what connects everything. There's a pectoral muscle there. You know,
it's a little bit of an error over here. I gotta not put this curve over here. I just did that just for the sake of it. But yeah, I'll fix it.
You fix that in the ink.
Yeah, I got it. But yeah, it's
take some boobs so you can go play with boobs some more.
It makes you so strong, you know. It makes you powerful. I really dig that.
I appreciate those words, Pete. Thank you very much. I really do. Okay, off to an ultrasound, just to make sure he's pregnant. Be good to each other, even Rich.
Good luck.
I hate your face, Jim Riley. What's up?
Jim, if it's a boy, remember, middle name has to be Peter.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello, Dawn. What are you doing, Dawn? This is Javi.
No, see, if you had like the last name of Long, and then your middle name would be Miles, so it'd be Peter Miles Long.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
I ran across there was a book the comics trope dude was talking about. There is a book, an old school comic, and it was called Dick Cole.
Nice.
Pardon me.
Oh, please. You're in fine company for coughing on air. Don't worry.
Oh, jeez.
Me and Doc are in a race to the grave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Here we go.
I may not sound it, but it doesn't mean that I'm not on a race there either.
Oh, come on. Stop. You're also fucking morbid. Stop already. Jesus Christ, man.
Get you them long cookies.
I'm having way too much fun, so I'm sticking around. Just not to mention that me sticking around longer is just going to piss off enough people. So, you mean he's still around? I want to show up to my 50th high school anniversary reunion.
There'll be like 5 people there.
You know what? I've never been to any of them, so I don't know how many show up. So.
I've never been to any of mine either.
Fuck
they're all fucking Staten Island idiots. No thanks.
I hated everybody I went to high school with.
Yeah, I didn't go to any of mine because I really didn't like anyone I went to high school with.
Right?
Yeah, me the same here, man.
Anybody from high school that I liked, we still hung out, so we didn't need to go to that shit.
I went to my 5-year, and last year should have been our 25th, but my class sucks when it comes to that kind of stuff, so we never had it. Or if they did, I wasn't invited.
I've always wanted to go to one of those things and go to who was supposed to be the prettiest chick there, but then she like lost all of her looks.
Yeah.
And she's like desperate because she's like 3 times divorced, 4 kids or something. I'd go up to her and I go, honey, I've always loved you. Meet me by the fucking Niagara Falls and let's make love. And then she goes to fucking Niagara Falls and I'm not there. And I go, ha ha.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's it. Gotcha, bitch.
Rich, you put a lot of thought into this, have you?
I have. I think
there's this girl that was.
Gotcha, bitch.
Here it was.
Yeah, that one.
I knew it was coming. There was this girl I was in high school with, and she was like the king or the queen bee shiv of everything. She was.
I guess now she's the king. Oh man.
No,
oh.
She works at a gas station. And looks like she turned into like a meth junkie.
Oh no!
Oh jeez!
So, I remember going in the gas station because I was just stopping through the city on the way, and I ran into her, and I was like, "Kelly," she's like, "Yeah, how are you?" And I'm like,
"God damn it,
I'm doing a lot better than you are. So I'll see you later."
Oh my god, man!
Use the shit out.
That's awesome. Fucking love it. It's like I'm the prettiest girl there or something, and now she's a
it's still homecoming queen beautiful.
Really?
Makes me sick.
Yeah, that would bother me too. Yeah.
Dancing queen.
Only 17.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I have no idea because I didn't keep in contact with any of those fuckers. So.
This one girl I went to high school with, Chelsea, she was one of the most popular girls in school because she had like
big titties.
Friends. Well, no, she had that too, but she had friends in all the cliques.
Oh, really?
So she was friends with at least all the cliques, so She had good friends, and I saw she posted on Facebook. She was all like, "See what you get when you take the girl that you called ugly in high school. Look at me now." And I'm like, "Bitch, you were one of the most popular people in high school. What are you talking about?"
Oh, that's that classic victim trope where it's like, pay attention to me.
Yeah.
And then you get all the thirst comments. No, you're absolutely beautiful. Whoever said that to you was obviously jealous or something like that.
Yeah.
Me.
Me. Look at me. Oh my God. Same fucking selfie over and over again every fucking day.
Oh,
and
geez.
it's like, you're radiant. Oh my God, you're so radiant.
That's some pig.
That's some pig.
I'm so glad my name is not Charlotte right now.
Holy shit. Oh my God, that was classic.
Hey, what did you do, drunk doc?
Oh, that was gore. That was perfect. Holy shit, that was
You're
fucking
radiant.
epic.
Charlotte says so.
Oh my God. Holy fucking fuck. That was too good. That was too good.
Now that's timing.
That is timing. Most terrific.
What
radiant
the shit is going on?
What is it? What's up?
And
I
everybody's
was a
messaging me at the
wallflower
same
uncle, and now I don't think I'm much of a wallflower.
Did you say waffle lover? What?
I love waffles.
Wallflower.
You got waffles?
And they weren't blue either.
Blue waffle.
No.
Blue
Do you have
waffle.
waffles? Wait a minute. Wait, I want waffles. I'm fat and stoned, so I always want waffles.
You want waffle? Look up blue waffle, Pete. Do it.
No. Don't do it. It's going to tell you your soul.
Do it.
Bro,
Don't fucking do it.
Bro, do you understand the horrible things I can send you? And it's not like little memes and stuff. I can.
Oh,
find
I'm
them.
sure. I know how you are.
I can take a walk in the Bronx and just send you stuff.
Oh,
live.
jeez.
Okay, so don't mess around with me. I'll
Oh my
send you
God.
horrible. I'll go on the subway right now and find at least 3 homeless guys jerking off. So don't make me do it.
Dude. Love it.
I mean, everybody's going to have a hobby.
That number's gone up since you lived here, huh, Rich?
Yeah.
No, I
ask
haven't.
him.
No.
Ask him what the hell. Yeah. You ask him.
It's gone up by one.
You ask them, what the hell are you doing? And they're like, we're racing.
No, it gets better. So my buddy tells me that there was some guy in the subway, and then there was a foreign family, and they didn't know what they were like. They're like, yeah, just change cars, and they were scared. And then he's like, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. And they're like, but aren't you going to do something? He's like, yeah, I probably should. And he seriously, dead ass says, hey, buddy, good form. Good job. Because it's New York, and it's the truest story. It's the truest statement of describing a New Yorker is the girl's walking on the street. He's like, you want to see a real New Yorker? And she goes, the people who react to this are tourists or not from here. And she just screams at the top of her lungs. And you saw the tourists turn around and look at her, but then you saw regular people that just keep walking past, like nope.
True. Very true.
Not important.
Doesn't have anything to do with me.
Nope, that's not my problem. Nope. That's not my baggage.
That is the truth. That is the
And it hasn't changed. And it hasn't changed. And it won't.
No, it has not.
And it's wonderful. And I appreciate it.
And I do miss it every so often.
It's okay. I'm because you're probably removed because you're in Europe and stuff now. The media is saying a lot of stuff about this in New York and that, blah, blah, blah. It's really not as bad as everybody's saying. It's really not.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's really the same. Only it's really the same. Only it's just under the microscope a little bit more than it usually
amplified
is.
a little bit.
No, not even amplified. It's just people are staring at it a little bit more, and they're like, "Oh my God, how could that happen?" I'm like, "Cause you're in the Bronx.
Yeah.
That's why that happened. That's why that happened. Okay, like that's." Because homie walked in wearing a suit and a Rolex to a bodega in the Bronx.
Wow. Yeah,
What are you thinking?
Yeah, you can't really do that.
You can't do that. Like, come on, son.
Yeah, you can't.
And I'm not desensitized or being, whatever. It's just like, you You don't like okay. You don't stop in front of a row house in the wire to ask for directions. You know, you don't. There's certain areas in certain towns and certain places all over this country where you don't go just because it's not for you. And I'm not saying one type of person or another. That's for everybody.
No, there's a thing called making yourself a soft target.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, even here, there's the South End. You don't go down there.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You know what happens down there. You don't try to go down there unless you absolutely, for whatever reason, have to.
It's not
when I first moved here, because I grew up in a town of 1,000 people. Now I'm in a town of 100,000 plus. And the first time there was a murder here, I was like, "Oh my god!" Now it's like 16 years later, there was a murder. Where was it at? That street. Oh, okay.
Oh, I know that house.
I know that house. We used to party there.
A lot of that stuff is just, it is exactly what it is.
It's like, okay, the prime example that I can use for everybody, and in regards to, okay, we all saw the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, right?
Yes.
Okay. The stairs that he was dancing on.
Where is that? That's in the Bronx, isn't it?
Yeah, that's in the Bronx. That's in between two of the roughest projects you've ever seen. And it's probably a couple blocks away from Fordham University, okay? And everybody knows that a big time, usually the big schools are in shitty neighborhoods because, the land is cheap. Anyway, those stairs are known as, just a really rough spot, and my cat's about to make an appearance. What are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
So that's a rough spot. And you just don't go there. It's not a tourist attraction. But because of the film, it kind of became one, right? And people are like, well, if he could do it, we can do it. No, they asked permission. They went with security. And I'm sure
they probably paid off the fucking gangs to fucking leave them the fuck alone.
And there was I'm sure there was a shitload of cops and at least 5 other guys that weren't dressed normally but were strapped to the hilt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So come on now. And then when random tourists, Bob from Sweden wants, let's go down from the movie. Let's go to the stairs. And he gets the shit kicked out of him and robbed and stuff. Oh, what happened? New York is terrible. It's like, no, you were just someplace you weren't supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm a normal human being. I know how to walk around and not be a victim. And I'm not special. I'm not this. I'm not nothing. However, I know that's not for me. That's not my neighborhood to go in.
Oh, boy.
Don't put yourself in a situation.
Yeah, just don't be a victim. That's all.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Just don't be a victim. That's all.
Yet I keep trying to hang out with you guys.
Fair enough.
I'm so happy that Dawn is here to keep us safe from all the riffraff and the miscreants. Thank you, Dawn, for keeping us safe. We love you.
I'll invoice you.
Are we the riff or the wrath? I don't know. Just stick with a plan.
Arr.
Well, if I'm the riff, who's my wrath?
I don't know.
I mean, Rich usually holds that down by himself.
I hold all that down. I always hold it. I mean, down.
Yeah.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. That's right, yeah.
So I was thinking yesterday, I came across a packet of pictures that I got from my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
That is me at 18.
Let me see. All right.
Wow.
All right. Woo!
Look how happy and full of.
That's because I was leaving school. I was out of high school.
But
I don't think I've changed a lot.
I got to tell you, except for the glasses, you still look like that young lady in that picture.
You're
I know.
But she is such. You can tell in that picture that young lady in the picture is so full of the future. Like, yay!
She hasn't been beaten down by life yet.
by life. Yeah.
The world is my oyster.
My body hadn't learned what it was until at that point in time. No, I think I was just more excited to get the hell out of that place. That place.
That's fair.
I hated my house. So I think I was just more like, hey, I don't ever have to come back here.
That's fair enough.
I think I've done pretty good the last 25 years age-wise.
Honestly, we just met. I'm Pete. Hi, how you doing? Picture, like, I could absolutely tell that was you, and you really haven't changed, except again glasses and maybe the hair is a little different. So you're doing something, or you're preserving something, right?
I haven't quite figured that out yet.
For me, it's the drugs. For me, it's the
I was gonna say it's gotta be drugs. Just make you stop caring.
For me, it's the drugs and the alcohol. Well, not so much of alcohol anymore.
Don't
Jameson.
like the drugs, but the drugs.
Just Jameson.
like me.
You know what a hangover is, don't you?
I haven't seen those movies yet.
That's God's way of telling you should have smoked pot.
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you, man, pot is never really a bad thing. And now there was this kid, Alex Minter, long time ago in the 70s. His brother Joe goes to him and says, "Hey, Alex, I know you're really young to do this, but you want to smoke some reefer with us?" And he goes, "No, I don't want to. My mommy says that it's not good for me. Now I'm going to go swimming in the ocean." And if Alex Minter just had that drag of weed at that point, he wouldn't have been eaten by that fucking shark.
Jesus.
God damn it.
See, sometimes getting stoned saves your life.
It
Absolutely
does, man.
it does.
I mean, it would have saved Alex Minter's life. You know, in the movie Jaws, he was the kid that got eaten. But
Yep.
his brother Joe was just like, "Hey, man, have some weed with us." No, I'm going to tell mommy after I go swimming, and then the fucking shark eats him. Jesus Christ, man. Ugh.
Yeah, square.
See what happens? Smoking weed is good for you. It keeps you from being eaten by sharks. You
What
know?
about
Fair
you,
enough.
Pete?
Rolling blunts and smoking blunts. Who's got the blunts? We got the blunts.
What
Yeah,
about
man.
what about edibles?
Edibles are
Oh,
great.
I love edibles. Jesus
Love them to
Christ,
death.
this is so good. Oh my God.
Well, that
I
kid was definitely edible. That shark proved that.
Nice. Holy shit, man. I once had edibles that were so fucking strong, I felt like I was jumping into an alternate quantum universe every second.
Oh
'Cause
man,
I was watching Breaking Bad, and it's like I was fucking jumping from one universe to another. I was like, what
Fucking-
the fuck is this?
edibles usually don't work on me, but I ate this whole bag of gummy rings one day, and I remember I
Holy
was sitting in the garage smoking a cigarette, talking to my wife at the time, and like she was talking to me, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I have to go lay down. I don't understand a word you're fucking saying."
So basically, when you did the pot goo the other day.
Yeah, pretty close.
So, edibles are fantastic, and I love how they're managed. You know, as long as you don't break the rule of be patient, right? You gotta be patient.
Yeah, exactly.
The one time I wasn't patient, it was normally it was gummy rings or baked goods or whatever. But at this point, my guy had given me some fruit by the foot, a roll of fruit by the foot that was made. You know, I'm like, how the hell am I going to gauge this? It's one whole roll. I was like, all right, fine. So I was like, I'll do what we did, because in the old days, a dollar bill weighs a gram. So that's how you could balance out your grams when you were separating your marijuana. The more you know, kids. So I was like, I'll do $1 worth, and that'll be fine. Cool. So hour and a half later, I'm like, this isn't shit. Oh, this stuff is nothing. Cool. So I ate the whole roll. Nothing. 3 minutes later, the first dollar's length smacked me in the face, and I'm like, "Oh, awesome!"
Uh-oh.
That's like some stuff we used to have back in the day called creeper weed. You'd smoke it, and it's like, I didn't get nothing out of this. And then you'd smoke another. It's like, man, this stuff's. And then 20 minutes later, you're like, whoa.
The creeper weed was, I never liked because I have shit to do. But the difference with the edibles, and we all know this, it's because it's digested by your liver as opposed to your lungs.
Process is different.
Invigorate me.
Different.
Make them big.
Invigorate me, Rich.
Yes, sir.
This isn't to show. This is for me to see. It's the equivalent of holding it up to a mirror to check your stuff.
I respect that.
You'll find it
That's a
eventually.
There we are.
All right.
Was for the noir
All around
story.
nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Still got a shit.
Blood in the cobblestones or pavement or whatever it's called.
A damned dirty thing.
Blood in the
Yeah, but it's like, I thought it was like blood on the pavement or something.
Oh, it's a damn dirty thing. Chapter 1, blood on the bricks.
There you go.
Blood in the streets in
So
the
I
town of New Haven.
Gotta add all that shitty detail to the background that I hate doing.
Oh, you poor thing. I think you'll survive.
I know. I just hate doing it.
Yeah, I feel that.
People ask me to make them videos for their campaigns because the videos that I put out, and I'm just like, you know, I do it for me because it's my product, but I don't do it for other people because I hate to do it.
All right, somebody call Roger. I'm going to Texas in July. Sorry. My buddy we're going to Texas in July.
What's in Texas?
Doing it in
and Rich, again, you're in Europe, so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. El Clásico, Barcelona versus Real Madrid are playing at Cowboy Stadium in July.
Really?
So I'm out. Bye. See ya. I'm gone. I'm going. That's going to be fun.
I never knew that.
That's going to be that's a big ass stadium. That'll be 100,000 easy. So.
Jesus Christ!
The thing you want to do is be in between the El Clasico fans. I can tell you that much.
It'll be we're fine. Max and Phil will tell you I've had my my more than my fair share of football tomfoolery, shall we say?
He's a football hooligan.
I wouldn't say that much, but we've had. In fact, our derby here in New York is tomorrow. So
they borderline. They borderline on hooligan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
The Americanized version of it, but we have been told by a few other groups. It's like, okay, you're doing fine, keep growing, keep going. But I'm part of it's more traditional for New York City Football Club. It's more the la barra, the drums and the sounds and stuff. But occasionally, and especially usually on Derby Day, things need to get handled, and it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I'm not missing that.
Once a year, we all come together to beat the shit out of each other. So we
twice a season, and sometimes in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's it. That's what El Clasico is, though. It's just a way in which they can prove who's the better of the two.
Yep, that's it.
It
That's
does
all
get
it is.
pretty heated.
But they've done a really good. It's well marketed. It's great. I love it. It's a fun game. It'll be. Again, being here, the only time I've gotten to see Barca play was a couple years ago when they played it. They played a friendly against. I think it was a high school team out here at Giants Stadium. They're like, come over. You're gonna beat the shit out of these guys 100-1, but we're gonna sell 40,000. We're gonna sell 89,000 tickets, and they did. All
right, guys, I gotta bounce.
All right, man.
All right.
Dinner time. Later, everybody. Peace.
Bye, sir.
He's had enough of our
shenanigans. 4:30 for him. I guess that is dinner time
He's
for.
had enough of our shenanigans, man.
4:30 also, yeah.
For the old and infirm, it is
here. It's 9:30
dinner time.
We can close it out now, and I'll just finish this up later, Max. What do you say?
That's fine.
All right, everybody. Let's get all the cadence and everything. Let's start with Dawn. Where can we find you, Miss Dawn?
I'm just kind of everywhere. There's nothing where specific to find me, but I help out Michaela Jade, get her name out there, and indiecd.org. Check that out. Joe Bachman puts on that page. It's to help creators find each other.
Excellent. Now, where can we find this sexy bastard?
Oh, on the internet's mainly Facebook. You need some color work, maybe some pre-press. Sometimes I do some editor work. Find me on Facebook under Phil Leon, other social media under Phil Leon or Philman X. I'm pretty easy to find.
Nicely done. And where can we find this magnificent bastard?
It all depends on the morning. Yeah, it all depends on the morning, really. I'm either hanging around Facebook, sim racing, or I'm in Tesco shouting at the cheese.
Nicely done.
But yeah,
where can we get Pete Vasquez?
Hello,
Check that
everybody. I am easily found, and there you go. I got my card ready for you. It's Pete11717 Twitch, where you can find me drawing Monday nights with everybody. Everybody's invited, by the way. If you want to come and draw live on stream to a different audience, if you want to see what I'm doing, Instagram is definitely the way to go and where to communicate with me. And that's where my online store is as of now. If you want to check stuff out, and Twitter, where you can watch me talk about coffee, because that's really what I do on Twitter. I don't do anything else there. But Pete11717, that also will have your convention schedule for me. I have CradleCon coming up next week out here at the Cradle of Aviation Museum. And then July and June and August are just madhouse of shows leading up to New York in August. So, yeah, hit me up, get on the schedule, check it out. And
one of the
my
best
list is open.
One of the best things is that on Pete's channel, you can spend 100 bits to make them hydrate. And the bits come in super fast. So we all sit there and just make him slug back water until he's going to pee himself.
Dude, they had me going for almost I drank almost a gallon that one last time.
No pool juice, though. No pool
juice.
And last but certainly not least, Max, where can we find you?
Oh, man, it's super easy. You can find me right here. ATROCITYPress.com. It's got all of our social media links on it. It's got all the news that we're going to put on social media before it goes to social media. So always check out the website. It's got our shop on it. It's got all of our merch, our T-shirts, our books. We're actually in the process of changing over the books. We had to go back and recount everything and recalibrate them all so we can put how many we have available on the site so we don't oversell. Ended up having to print a whole bunch more because we sold an extra one to somebody.
So, yeah. Right. Well, that's me. I'm the Richness. I draw shit. And I thank everyone for showing up. Thank you all. You guys are great. We will do this again at some point reasonably early, soon. And everyone here joined us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Sweet.
And thank you for watching. See you cats later.
Peace.
Bye.